So, okay, let's talk about the film here. This is, I mean, it's a classic, and a lot of people are probably going to think, well, wait a minute, you're redoing something that was so great. How do you make it? How is this movie different than the original?
This movie is really different from the original because we really followed it by the book. I mean, what Stephen King wrote is what we put into the movie. I mean, what his type of Carrie, the vulnerability, the anger, the angst, the manipulation, the conniving side of life, and also the convoluted sense of happiness is all in there, which is exactly what he wrote, which is really where I wanted to expound on Carrie.
Okay, so let's talk about that. So yeah, you saw the original. What is the challenge like as an actor to make sure your character is nice and distinct from the original and that you make it your own?
I mean, I just kind of took my own ideas and I ran with it. I didn't watch the original since I was 11, so I mean, I hadn't really remembered it, and I also still wanted to even watch it to subconsciously fall into who Sissy Spacek's character was. I think our script, basically, when you watch the movie, you understand that it really is such a different movie, and when you can't even compare them because they really are two different scripts.
How does special effects play into that in terms of bringing to life the telekinesis?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I think it's a different time period, it's a different generation, so therefore we have more money in this business, we have CG, we have more time, there's way more things we can do. You know, we can really go there with telekinesis. We can show me flying through the air. We can show me, throwing tables at people and really playing out that entire scene and all the telekinesis, which adds another level of sci-fi. But at the same time, we're acting in a world where we have genre movies coming out every day. We have Paranormal Activity, we have Insidious, and so we have to make it exciting and shocking, but not, typical.
Bullying is at the forefront of a lot of news headlines. How important is the timeliness of this movie right now in regard to bullying?
Yeah, I think this movie is incredibly relevant. I mean, we didn't purposely say we're making this movie because of bullying, because it's a movie about bullying. We made this movie because it was an homage to Stephen King, and it happened to be an incredibly relevant time period in which it was made.